Once upon a time, there was a traveler named Jack who was deeply unhappy with his life. He felt like he was constantly struggling and never had enough. He worked long hours at a job he didn't enjoy, and he was always worried about money. His relationships were strained, and he had a hard time finding joy in anything. One day, he decided to embark on a journey to a foreign country to escape his problems. As he traveled, Jack encountered one misfortune after another. His luggage was lost, his hotel reservations were canceled, and he got lost in a strange city. Feeling frustrated and alone, he decided to take a break and rest in a park. There he met a local family who offered him some food and drink. They asked him about his journey and listened to his troubles. Despite their own challenges, they showed him kindness and generosity. Over the next few days, Jack met more locals who welcomed him with open arms. They shared their food, their stories, and their time with him. They showed him the beauty of their country, the richness of their culture, and the warmth of their hospitality. Jack couldn't believe how different these people were from the ones he knew back home. They were happy, even though they had much less than he did. They laughed and joked, even though their lives were difficult. Jack felt like he was missing out on something important. Through these experiences, Jack began to see the world in a new light. He realized that he had been focusing on the negative aspects of his life and had failed to appreciate the small things that brought him joy. He saw how the locals, despite their own struggles, found happiness in the simple pleasures of life. They were grateful for what they had and didn't take anything for granted. As he spent more time with these people, Jack started to feel a change within himself. He began to let go of his negative thoughts and embrace a more positive outlook on life. He found himself smiling more often and feeling more content with his circumstances. One day, as he was sitting in a cafe, he met a young woman named Maria. She was from the same country as the locals he had met earlier, and she offered to show him around. Over the next few days, they visited museums, parks, and historic sites. They talked for hours about their lives, their hopes, and their dreams. Maria had a way of making Jack feel at ease. He realized that he had been so focused on what he didn't have that he had forgotten to appreciate what was right in front of him. Maria showed him that life was not about accumulating material possessions or achieving a certain status. It was about experiencing the world, making connections with others, and finding joy in the little things. When Jack returned home, he was a changed man. He no longer saw his life as a series of problems, but as a collection of blessings. He was grateful for his health, his family, and his friends. He learned that happiness was not something to be pursued, but something to be found in the present moment. From that day on, Jack made a conscious effort to appreciate the good things in his life. He started a gratitude journal and wrote down 3 things he was thankful for each day. He found that this simple practice helped him to stay positive and appreciate the beauty of life. In the end, Jack learned that sometimes the greatest journeys are the ones that lead us back to ourselves. He found gratitude in the kindness of strangers and in the beauty of the world around him, and he knew that he was a happier person because of it.